pregnant midwife right now. I work with women and hold space for them during their births and their pregnancy and postpartum process, loss. And one of the an amazing thing that I experienced after having 3 treatments of Kambo in a moon cycle was that my last treatment was much stronger and more difficult than the other two, and it was exactly as what I needed. I needed that surrender. I needed to be held, and it was just incredible. The safety that I felt, connecting with John and having him hold the space in that Kambo session, just it sent me up into a new level of my own ability to hold space and my own ability to tune into my clients. And after that particular session, I came away feeling really supported. And less than 24 hours later, I was at a birth. And I found that my senses had heightened so much in my awareness and my intuition that I was really able to sit with this woman and be with her and connect with her so fully after this medicine. And just having it in my heart, knowing what it feels like to recently have space held for me during a hard time, it helped me to be able to hold space for this woman as she was birthing. And it's been really incredible. My senses have heightened so much since that experience. And I've really enjoyed that. Because of the work I do with women is very intuitive.
In terms of the UKA Association, have you heard of other practitioners in this area?
I have. I've heard of 2 other people, because there's a practitioner or someone who meets the needs of each person, and it's really cool to have all these different people working with this medicine. Because I learned about the medicine when I was in Nicaragua a couple of years ago from practitioners who had trained in Europe, and when I came back, you were the first person I knew who was doing it here, John, when I came back and met you. And that's when I learned about the Alliance, was when I met you, and we're talking about the UKA Alliance.
Okay.
This one. Thank you. I'm going to do another interview, okay? So each of the 3 treatments that I did with John were in his space. It was during the winter, so we did the treatments inside because it's very cold. And each time, the first time I took the medicine with him, my release, my purge was through my tears, and that surrender of I just fell onto the floor. I was crying into the floor, and I felt so safe in that position because of the way that John holds space and the way that he intuitively taps into each one of his clients and figures, he can feel the way that each person has a specific need without trying to change it or help that process stop. He allows it and helps each person go through it. I find that a lot of my purge is through tears first, and then sometimes through physically purging. The second time I had a lot of shaking, and that was, I was really grateful to have him hold the space for that, because there was a lot of ceremonial connecting with the shakers and with feathers, and that just felt really good, the light tapping on the skin during that time. And I went through a process of crying, purging, and shaking, and shaking it through my body, and I hadn't felt that kind of purge in that way. And the last time I had more of a what they call the frog face, the swelling and the puffiness, a little bit of the shaking, the crying, the purging, a lot of each one.
Both of you.
Thank you. And being someone who typically holds space for other people in my work, I found that I was able to fully surrender into the space with John and allow him to hold that space for me, and that I could feel scared, and I could feel challenged by this work that I was doing internally, and know that I was safe and know that I would be held, physically safe, emotionally safe, and that helped me so immensely with my own heart connections in life, my heart expansion, and just feel that feeling of opening and letting go of control and being able to surrender just in general. So that's another really wonderful effect of this really beautiful medicine. I had my eyesight strengthened, so right after each one of the treatments, I was noticing that I could pick up on colors, like the colors were stronger, there was more saturation in my vision and more accuracy in my vision, so I was able to just to see more clearly and more specifically.
I want to sit here.
Here, come sit with me. Come sit with
I
me.
want to
And also physically too, just feeling the senses stronger, like tasting stronger, feeling physical touch more sensitively and intuitively, just without questioning all the intuitions that I would feel. I would have no desire to question them. I would just feel them and have a knowing that the intuition I was having was correct, and go from there. And it really helped with the like divine alignments of life. Like once that happened, I started seeing these signs and patterns. It really helped me with being present with her and patient with her. So this medicine has helped me to not feel the same triggers that I used to feel around having that kind of child energy on me physically, emotionally, and it's really helped me to craft myself into, I'll say like a better mama, but more, I don't know, more patient, more kind, more like I'm snapping less and feeling like I have more acceptance of the challenges of raising a toddler. And it's been really helpful with that as well.